My main objective at COP 16 is first to follow on the negotiations and understand how the knowledge of the smallholder farmers, the indigenous community, the role that they will play in the negotiation, and also to provide the focal points, the negotiators with information about agroecology. This can be directly in the informal meetings or along the corridors of COP16 to ensure that when we are having the negotiation, they can be able to integrate agroecological practices. Most of the times, biodiversity conservation mainly focuses on the protected areas, these being the forests, the national parks, where we are having, for example, wildlife. But when it comes to the farm setup, the varieties that we have at the farm landscape, they are really incorporated, and therefore having agroecological practices that are protecting the biodiversity within the farm landscape is very key, because we have the richness of biodiversity at the farm level as well. The guide on the NBSAP is very key, especially when it comes to integration of agroecology within the targets. But with the interactions that I have had so far with, for example, the Kenyan delegate, they feel there is need to disseminate the guide at the national level and ensure that the negotiators, the focal points, who are mainly from the Ministry of Environment and Agriculture, they are able to understand agroecology and the uniqueness of agroecology, so that they can be able to evaluate at which point agroecological practices can be integrated. So it's a guide that will support not only here the current process that are going on at COP16, but when we get back to our countries, we are going to ensure that we have further deliberations and discussions on the integration of agroecology, and these are tools that we are going to utilize.